3. Going to bounce it outside one more time and cruise in for the touchdown. Conquistadores stay undefeated, picking up the 35-13 win. At Franklin tonight, Cougars taking on the Rams. Montwood winless on the season, but coming out of the gates hot tonight. Rams first drive, Damian Briano in the red zone, gets flushed out of the pocket, but keeping his eyes downfield before he gets out of bounds, finds Aiden Benuelos running to the sideline. Now they would fight over this ball, but it gets called a touchdown, so Rams on the board first. Number 2 wasn't done there. Second quarter, same score. Benuelos goes up and over a defender for his second touchdown, staying on his feet. He'd have 3 tonight. The Rams throwing blows early against the Cougars, and sometimes when your offense is struggling, you need the defense to step up. That's exactly what happened for Franklin. Briano's pass gets picked off by Noah Freeland. Momentum to Franklin now, and they would convert a few plays later. Lucas Garza on the quarterback keeper. He tumbles in for 6. Franklin would trail at the half, but the Cougars battled back for the 42-39 win, moving them to 2-0 in district play. Now to the east side, Pebble Hills and Coronado looking to climb in the 1-6A standings. And the Spartans, well, they're starting to play some good football now. Quarterback Joe Fernandez finds Sebastian Carvajal wide open, walk-in for the touchdown for Pebble Hills. And Sparta, they had it rolling tonight. Just 1-3 on the season, but this team will certainly be a factor down the stretch. A bit later, Dorian Jaramillo gets the handoff and powers in for 6 more for Sparta. Second quarter now, Zarian Quarles, he's one of the best running backs we have in the city, and showing off why on this play. Quarles breaks a 60-yard touchdown for another score. They would sail away with this one, 56-16. Pebble Hills to 2-3 on the year. T-Birds fall to 3-2. Next door at the OG Sac, El Dorado looking to keep the steam rolling behind Ryan Estrada. Estrada taking on Americas in number 1. Well, he's a walking highlight real early in this one. He gets the handoff and trucks his way in for a touchdown. Now, he had over 1,000 yards already headed into tonight, and plays like this one are why. Estrada hidden behind the line and then shoots through the hole. Before you know it, he's in for another touchdown. This Eldo team, well, they're a force to be reckoned with this season. They were undefeated headed into tonight, 5-0. They're now 6-0 after dismantling the Trailblazers 42-6. They've scored over 48 points in every single game so far this year. Next week, they'll look to keep it going against Parkland. Over at Irvin tonight, the Rockets and Eagles in a district matchup. Eagles just 1 win on the year so far, but looking good early tonight. Nathan Rio is going to keep it himself on the naked boot, and no one able to keep track of him, so he's inside for the touchdown. The Rockets, they were ready to respond, though. The boot worked against them, so they pull out the reverse. Israel Martinez gets it, and in a blink, he's down the field. He'd go untouched for a 60-yard touchdown of his own. Irvin able to run away with it from there for the 30-6 win. Now to last night, the Miners dropped to 0-5 after losing to Sam Houston State. It was 6 punts and an interception in the first half for UTEP's offense. It was the defense that got them on the board first, and a lot of the offensive struggles were due to miscues. The Miners had 12 penalties for 120 yards on the night. You add that all up, well, it's a losing recipe.
The errors we're making are not, minor, they're major. Meaning, like, it's either they're killing our drives, or it's a turnover, or it's a critical play on defense that extends a drive. Like our errors, we have to mitigate our errors.
This is FBS college football, and it takes everything to win at this level. And if you go out and you make mistakes, you're going to get beat, especially by a good football team like Sam Houston. You have to go out and play good football every single Thursday or Saturday or whatever day we're going to play on. You have to go out there and play football in order to win games.
Yeah, and despite how bad it looks, the Miners are just 0-2 in Conference USA, so they can try to get this season turned around. They're back on the road next week when they play Western Kentucky on Thursday out in Bowling Green. That's the Red Zone. Vanya?
Well, coming up, Evan has one last check of weather. That's next on CBS 4 at 10 on your side.